Okay. I hope the screen is visible to you, students. Can you just confirm on the chat window? Okay, I got it. Thank you. Okay, so yesterday we were discussing about the conditional operators, and we have studied that conditional operator is one of the type of ternary operators. Means it has three operands. Okay, the syntax of writing the conditional operator is what? Expression 1 question mark, expression 2 colon, expression 3 and semicolon. So expression 1 is a relational operator. It will check the operation. The relational operator will result in a true or a false. If it is a true, then expression 2 will be executed. If the expression 1 result is false, then expression 3 will be executed. We had seen simple examples in yesterday's class. Okay. Now we were discussing on the a little complex example wherein we are trying to find out the smallest among three numbers. Okay, so in this particular solution, in this particular line, we are writing three conditional expressions or three conditional operators. Okay, let me revise this particular statement, okay, more elaboratively in today's session. Okay, yes, pay attention, students. I will try to annotate. I will, okay, with the drawings on this, and then we will understand it. Okay, now first focus on the right hand side of the equal to sign. Okay, now here, so if you just broadly look into here, you have one term a less than b, and then you have a what? Question mark, right? And then after the question mark up to the colon, it is the second term. Notice here, this is the second term, and then you have a colon. Okay, and then you have the third term, that is third expression over here, right? So this is expression 1, a less than b is the expression 1. If this becomes true, if this becomes true, then what will happen? It will call this one. It will call this. This will be executed, right? That is what our understanding is. Now, suppose if this condition is false, if this condition is false, then what will happen? It is going to execute the expression number 3. This expression will be called, right? Now try to analyze here with the values 40, 20 and 10. Consider these examples only, 40, 20 and 10. Now, is a less than b? That is 40 less than 20? No. That means what? It is not going to call this one. Then what it will do? It will call the expression 3 over here. Now again, if you notice here in the expression 3, what do we have? We have again one more conditional operator, right? So let me highlight with a different color here. Okay, this is second, this is condition, then this is the expression 2, and then this is the expression 3. Okay, now b less than c is what? Again, it is one of the expression. Okay, it can result in a true value. If it is a true, then it will execute b, right? This will be executed when this condition is true. If this condition is false, what will happen? It will execute c, right? This is the working of the conditional operator over here. Okay, when this is false. Now, if considering this example, what has happened here? 40, 20 and 10. So 40 less than 20, condition is false. So it will come to this expression over here after the colon. Now here, what do we have? We have one more conditional expression here. So what is the condition in this one? B less than C. So B value is what? It is 20 and C is 10. Is 20 less than 10? No, it is not. Then what is the result? It is a false. False means what will happen? The C will be taken care. It will be executed. So when this entire expression on the right hand side is executed, what we get the result? We get the result as what? C. So now here, what is the value of C now? That is 10. So that 10 will be substituted over here. That means S is equals to 10. That will happen. So now when this statement is executed with these set of values, okay, S will get, S means here it is for the small. that smallest value will get the 10 value and you print that particular 10 value over here. Okay, that is the how this particular statement gets executed. Is this understood, student? Are there any doubts? You can unmute yourself. If there are any doubts, unmute yourself and ask questions. Nikhil, I just gave a quick recap on the whole program, right? I just explained the entire program right now. You want me to still explain the program once again? Okay, now what we are trying to do in this program, we are trying to find out the smallest among three numbers. Okay, so we have taken three variables here, A, B, and C for the input, and S will store the smallest among those three variables. And we are trying to find the smallest using a conditional operator. So conditional operator means what? Okay, these two lines I believe are understood, printf and a scanf, where you enter the, you display a message saying to be enter three numbers on the monitor, and then you read the three values, right? Those values are going to be stored in the variable A, B, C. And symbol implies what? It says the address located at the variable A. Okay. Then D means, percentage D means it is a integer variables. Okay. Then the next important question, this line number is line number 15. Okay. Here we have a combination of a combination of conditional operators, right? So we do have total three conditional operators. On the outer side, we have A less than B, and then after the question mark, you have one more set of conditional operator. This will be executed when, if this condition becomes true. If this condition becomes false, then the other part will be executed. When each one of these statements are executed, internally again they have one more conditional operator. Again, there is one condition. Those condition will be validated. If this condition is true, it will execute the expression 2. If this condition is false, then it will execute the expression number 2, 3. Right? So like this, individually, they are going to be executed. Okay, based upon the result of these expression ones. Remember that expression ones always what? Always stores or gives the result as true or a false. Okay, understood? Okay, give me just 1 minute. I'm just muting. Okay, fine. So we will move on to the next type of operators. Okay. Now, can anyone recall what are the different types of operators we have studied so far? What was the first one?
Arithmetic.
Arithmetic operators. Very good. Then?
Relational.
Relational. Okay. Next?
Logical operators.
Logical operators. Okay. Next?
Assignment operator.
Assignment operator. Very good. Then?
Increment and decrement.
Increment and decrement operators.
Decrement.
Very good. And then
Conditional
last one
operator.
Conditional
operator.
Now, yes, very good. Now we have two more operators to study. One is called as the bitwise operator. Okay. Then the second one, we call it as some operator, call it as a special operators. Okay. Let us study what are the bitwise operators. Basically, this bitwise, when you hear this particular word here, bit, B-I-T, stands for what? Anybody knows?
Binary
Bit.
digit.
Binary digit. Very good. Bit means binary digit. See, binary digit. So here, binary digit BI. This B and I from the first word and the D from the second word. It's not D, the last word, digit. T from the last word is read as bit. So binary operators indicates that there are certain operators which directly operate upon the bit level. Bit level. Okay. What do we mean by actually bit level? Okay. Now, so far, if you notice, whenever I used to write A equal to 10. Now, what this 10 is basically? 10 is what? It is an integer number. A number which is there in the format of what? Human understandable, right? Human understandable, which type of number system it is? It is decimal number system. Okay, but computer doesn't know what is this particular human understandable number system or a decimal number system. All the data, whatever we enter into the system, it is going to be converted into bits, right? Then, so the operations can also be performed on bit level. Means if any number is there, its equivalent bit will be there. Can anyone tell me what is the binary equivalent of 10?
1011.
Might have studied 1010. Right? 1010. See, 1010 is what? It is a binary representation of the decimal number 10. Right? Now, if we want to perform certain operations on the bit level, that is, if I want to make some operations with respect to this 1010, then the supported operators in C programming are called as bitwise operators. So in a one line, we say that bitwise operator operates on bit level. Okay, that is the meaning of bit level. Okay, now there are different types of operators, that is bitwise operators. First one is, we call it to be bitwise, and it is represented as a single AND symbol. Notice here, it is single AND symbol. Then there is bitwise OR. It is represented as a single vertical line, right? Then we do have bitwise NOT. So this is represented as, okay, the tilde symbol. We pronounce it as a tilde symbol. Okay, now I will show you, I will explain you where this particular symbol is there on the keyboard. Then spelling mistake. Okay, then we do have bitwise left shift operator. Okay, this left shift operator is represented as, okay, two less than symbols. Then the last one is bitwise right shift. Okay, this is represented as two greater than symbols. Okay, now let us understand these. What are these operators? Okay, now bitwise, there are 5 different bitwise operators. Okay, now bitwise and all these operators operate on the bit level. Okay, we are going to study only the basic information as of now. Okay, later in the upcoming sessions, I will be taking up with the examples. Okay, in the later sessions. Now, just understand the different types here. First one is bitwise AND. The bitwise AND is used as AND symbol. If I write a single AND symbol, that indicates it is a bitwise AND operator. Then the next one is bitwise OR operator. Bitwise OR operator is represented as a single vertical line. Okay, then bitwise NOT. Bitwise NOT is represented with a tilde symbol. This particular symbol is present. Does anybody know this one? Where this particular key is present on the keyboard? If you just see, if anybody is having a keyboard or the system with you right now, you have an escape button.
Yes.
right? The first topmost row, first row on the top left side, you have a escape button. Just below that, on the second,
Yes.
first key is okay, the tilde symbol. If you want to press this one, shift and then that key you need to type. Then you will get this tilde symbol. So this is the operator for bitwise NOT. Okay, then we have something called as a left shift operator and right shift operator. Left shift operator are represented with two less than symbols. Okay, you may just remember here, right? Arrow marks which are focusing on the indicating on the left side, right? That means left shift operator. Right shift, two greater than symbols. If you notice here, the arrow mark where they are indicating towards the right side. That means right shift operators. In detail, with the examples, we will study later, not now. Okay, so if I explain these operators, it will be confusing for you at this moment. Okay, we will be discussing this one with the example in the later sections. Okay, now then comes the special operators. There are some special operators. Okay, why do we call them special operators? Because they are a bit different than the regular operations what we have studied so far. Okay, now 4 special operators we will discuss here. That too very brief. In detail, again we will study in the upcoming sessions here. Now, the first one is, we call it as size of operator. Notice here, size of operator. If you notice here, SIZEOF, it is a one word and all are lowercase, means all are small letters here. What is the use of this one? This operator will let us know, it will provide the memory size required by any particular variable. Suppose if there is an integer variable, we want to know what is the memory of that one. Then if I use this particular variable, this operator with that variable will let me know the size of that particular variable, right? If there is a character or if there is a float or if there is a double variable, then if I use this operator, then it will give me the memory required to store that particular data type will be retrieved. Okay. Second operator is, we call it as a dot operator. Okay, it's just a dot, right? It is called as dot operator. So what this dot operator used for? Okay, this dot operator used in concept, we call it to be a structures. There is one particular concept called as a structures. Okay, which you will study in the unit number 5 in the last unit. Okay, during that time we will discuss what this dot operator and what is the functionality of this one. Okay, so basically this it is used to access, there is something called as a it is used to access members of structures. Just remember in one line, later we will study in detail. Okay, then the other two are, one is called as indirection operator. It is called as indirection operator. This is used in pointers. There is one concept called as a pointers where this star operator is used. Now, sir, you may tell me that, sir, earlier you have taught us that star, right? Star is used for multiplication, right? Do you remember? Star is used for multiplication, and now sir is telling that star is an indirection operator. It is used in pointers. So sir is making two different statements with respect to the same entity. Then which one is correct? Did you get this particular doubt in your mind?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now, to understand this one, let me give you an example here. We know that broadly we can categorize operators into three different types, unary, binary, and ternary, right? So now pay attention here. If this particular star symbol, this is a special character, right? This star symbol, if I use with only one operand, see here, I will mention it like this: star operand 1, then it is treated as indirection operator. It is treated as indirection operator. If I write something like this, operand 1 into operand 2. Now, if you notice here, what is the usage? I'm using star with how many operands? 2 operands. In that case, it is treated as multiplication operator. Based upon the number of operands I use with respect to the star symbol, then its behavior will change. That is something you need to understand. When it is used as a star with one operand as a unary operator, then it is considered as an indirection operator. Okay. And already we have studied star with respect to two operands. That is for multiplication. Right? That is how it is been used. Okay, this we will study. You have in especially in the second semester. In the second semester, you have a great, a big chapter for the pointers. Okay, during that time, you will study the concept of the star, that is indirection operator. Okay, as of now, just remember that star can be used as a unary as well as binary. If it is a unary operator, then it is called as indirection operator, which is used in the pointers. Okay, then if it is treated as a binary, means if it is operating upon two operands, then it is treated as a multiplication operation. Okay, is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then the last special operator is something which I have already explained you, and symbol.
%.
And symbol, right? Again, if you notice, sir, and symbol, just now you explained in bitwise, and you have explained me in a bitwise and is represented with what? And symbol. Again, you are putting a one more and here symbol in a special operator. Then how it is different? It is exactly same way, the way we understood this star operator, right? Now, this and basically will provide address of variable, Now, okay. Now again, if this and is used with only one operand, okay, then it is treated as the above one, address of the variable. It is treated as address of the variable. If it is something like this, operand 1 and operand 2, then it is treated as bitwise and operator. Again, here it has the different meanings. How that different meaning can be obtained, behavior can be obtained. Number of operands it operate upon. If the number of operands are only one, right? If you notice here, there is only one operand, right? Then it is a unary operation. In that case, it gives the address of the variable. Okay. On the other hand, if the same symbol and symbol is used with two operands like this way, then it is considered as a bitwise and operation. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, just quickly in order to check the understanding of these all operators. Okay. Now, I will just shoot certain questions and answer it. Okay. Then, now, what is this operator?
Logical and.
Logical.
And
Now, is it a binary? Is it a, what type of operator it is? You have to answer with respect
binary operator.
binary. Very good. Very good. Then next. Now, what about this one? What type of operator?
Bitwise or.
Bitwise or. See, you will answer me when you have made the notes with you. If you have made the notes, then only. If you have not made the notes, then it will be like a bouncer. Okay, Malinga will bowling like a bouncer. Everything will go on your head. Be a pollard so that even a bouncer can be hit for this. So be prepared with all the notes which you write on a rough book. Okay, yes, this is. Now tell me what type of operator it is. Is a unary, binary or ternary?
Unary. Binary.
Binary operator.
It is binary operator. Okay. Now tell me what type of operator it is.
Less than. Relational less than.
It is a relational. What type of relational?
Less than or equal to.
Less than or
Less than or equal to.
Or equal
Less
to,
than
than or equal to. Now what type? Is it a binary, unary, ternary?
Binary.
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 Now tell me this one. What type of operator it is?
Indirection.
Special operator.
Special operator. Special operator.
Indirection.
Now,
Indirection operator.
Indirection operation.
okay.
Indirection operator.
Okay, fine. I got a different options here, different answers here, right? Now, when I asked you about this one, what type of operator is that? You know that its behavior, that is its operation can change depending upon the number of operands. So you should ask me, sir, how many operands you are working upon? Okay, how many operands you are working upon? If it is star op, then you have an answer for this. What is the operator? Indirection operator.
Indirection operator.
Indirection operator, right? Now, suppose if I write something like this, op star op 2, then you have an answer that it is a
Multiplication. Multiplication operator.
correct? Okay, very good. Then, what about this operator?
Pipe.
Logical or.
Logical or.
Logical
operator.
or operator. Okay, who will tell me logical operator when the result will
Binary operator.
wait, listen for the question. In the logical operator, when will be the result becomes false?
When any one of the
When the result is false.
Both operands
When both
are false.
Both operands are false. If both the operands are false, then only it is false. If any one or both are true, then the result is true. What about here in this case, logical and? In the logical, when I will get the result as true? When will be the result?
When both the operands are true.
When both the operands are true. Both operands are true. Okay, otherwise it will give a false results. Okay, now what about operator? What is this? Plus is what?
Increment.
It is increment operator. Now, if I write something like this, variable name plus, then what type of increment it is?
Post increment.
Post
Increment.
increment. It is not. If I write something like this, minus bar, then what it is?
Pre-decrement.
pre-decrement.
Decrement. Yes, pre-decrement. Very good. Okay. Now, let us go to the second type of questions. Okay. Now, consider A equal to 10, then B equal to, say, 20. Okay. Now, C equal to A plus C equal to, say, let me make some change. We make it to be a 19. A is 19, B is 20. Plus A equals to 20. Sorry, equals to B. Okay, question mark. Then A, then B. Now, what will be the value of C here? What will be the value of C? This is the input. This is the question here. A value is 19, B value is 20. Now, I have given a statement. Look at here. How many operations are involved over here?
19.
So you say C value as 19.
19.
What is your good name? Who said 19? Why are you hesitating to tell your name? Go ahead, tell your name.
Nikhil, sir.
Nikhil, very good. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else who has a other observation as the Nikhil? Now, let us try to solve this one. Okay, and see whether Nikhil is correct or do we get a
Sir,
some
it
other.
will be 20.
Yeah, somebody said something else. What was that?
Sir, it will be
20. What is your name?
20. Omkar.
Omkar. I think OMKR is correct for you. Okay, now let us see here.
Yes, sir.
Pay attention. Okay, now here there is one assignment operator, then there is a conditional operator. Within this conditional operator, the expression one, if you look at here, you have a relational operator. Within this relational operator, here, the first operand, you have again pre-increment operator, right? Think here. Now, first one I need to evaluate plus a. So plus a means what? It is a pre-increment. Pre-increment means what? I have to increment the value by 1. Then, so what is the value of 9? A is 19. Plus a means what will happen? It will become 20. Right? So it is something like this. If I write in a
20.
steps, it will be what? 20 is equals to B. B is what? 20. Right? Then A, then B. Now, if you look at again here, what happens? Now, 20 is equals to 20. There are two double equals to signs. That means it is a relational operator. It is trying to check the equality between the first operand and second operand. Are they equal? Yes, they are equal. Means what? The condition is what? Condition is true. Since the condition is true, then what will happen? It will execute the first operand. That is the second operation expression here, the A value. So now you look at here. What is the value of A now? Is it 9 or is it 20?
19, sir.
19.
Why 19? It has modified, right? Plus A means what? Look at here. Plus A means what? It is nothing but A equals to A plus 1. We are incrementing the value. When A is equals to A plus 1 means what? A value was what? It was 19. It was incremented to 1. That becomes
19.
this 20 is what? It is the new value of A. 20 is new value of A. That's how this condition becomes true, right? 20 became 20 here. Here 20, the first 20 is what? It is A value and second 20 is B value.
B value.
The A becomes what? It becomes the 20 now, not the 19 because it is been modified. How? By pre-incrementation. By pre-incrementation, the A value got modified to 20. So since the condition is true, so this A will get updated where? To the C. So we get C as 20. Now, understood this one?
So we have to use the new value, updated value, sir.
Always we have to use updated value whenever we are modifying the variable. So old value is gone. It is something like this. See here. Say A is 15 in this statement. Okay, then few more statements will be executed. Assume few more statements will be executed. And then again, A will become 20. Now, next time whenever I use A, what I should consider? Should I consider 20 or a 15? I should consider 20. I will not consider 15 here, right? Always the latest value that is which has been modified with that variable I have to use. Okay, simple analogy I will give you. Say you are having say Nikhil. Okay, Nikhil, what
Yes, sir.
number?
230.
230. Okay, this is your roll number. Say after 1 month, there's something changes have happened in the roll number, and after that one you get your roll number to be 245. Assume you get a 245. Next time onwards, which roll number you will use? You will use the old roll number or the new roll number? You will use
Obviously, new one, sir.
new one, right?
New one,
And
sir.
here also, obviously, we have to use the latest value which has been set for the variable, right?
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Okay.
I hope this is understood now. Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
go ahead and put your attendance. Okay. Meanwhile, we'll discuss some some more examples. So the main concepts are completed now. So within these 2 minutes of time, we will just look at examples. say A equal to 2, B equal to 5, C equal to say 9. Okay, then D is equals to plus plus A plus B minus 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 C plus plus. Okay, this is the statement operation. Now tell me what will be the value of D here. See, you have to notice you should observe it very keenly and try to understand here. You have only plus and minuses everywhere. You have only plus and minuses, and you have 3 operands here, A, B, and C. Now, you have to go step by step.
-1, sir.
-1. -1. Okay, let us check. Now, plus plus A. So what will be the value of plus plus A?
3.
3.
Pre-increment means I have to use it and I have to increment and then use. So it becomes 3. Okay, then I have a plus symbol. This plus symbol I'm writing here, that is addition. Then B minus minus. So B minus minus means what?
4. 5.
B minus minus, it is what? Post
5.
Post decrement means I will use it.
We have
Will use the value. What is the value? 5. 5 I will use. See, next time if I'm using B, during that time I will modify it. I will not modify right now. I will use it the same value. Okay. Then minus. This minus I wrote now. Then again C plus plus. Again it is what? Post increment.
9.
Use the
9.
value first. Let us see later. If it is used later, then I will increment it by 1. Now what you have? You have this value. Now what is the result?
Answer is minus 3.
So that is, this is
-3.
minus 1.
-1.
Now assume, suppose if this was something like this, minus minus C, then it is what? Pre-decrementation. Before I use the value, I should decrement it. That time it becomes 8.
0.